Tu Diep greeted her audience with a gentle smile, though the fatigue behind her eyes was hard to hide. "Hello everyone," she said softly. "Thank you for always following our story. I wish you all good health, and I hope you'll continue walking this journey with me and with Diep." She paused, half laughing, half sighing, as if confessing something she tried to joke away. "I've really run out of money," it was not said dramatically. It was said the way people speak when reality has already settled in. A moment later, someone reassured her, "Don't worry. 350,000 will be enough." Enough, for today, at least. A scorching day, a small child, and quiet resilience. The sun was relentless that morning. The heat clung to everything, heavy and unmoving. "It's so hot today," Diep said, wiping sweat from her brow. "NHI doesn't have school today, right?" The little girl nodded. "Then stay home and work with Aunt Diep today, okay?" Nyi's eyes lit up. To her, work alongside Diep was not a burden, it was closeness. Together, they stepped outside. Diep pointed toward the unfinished gate. "Shall we finish the entrance first, and then clean the entire area?" "Yes," NHI answered brightly. Diep carefully showed her how to put on her sandals properly, guiding each step like a mother would. "Walk here. Be careful. Stay on this side while I go over there." NHI followed obediently, eager to help, small hands trying to mimic adult motions. But soon, Diep noticed the child slowing down. "Come on, NHI. Actually, you don't need to do this anymore," she said gently. "Go sit over there and wait for me. I'll finish and then we'll rest." NHI hesitated. "You'll get tired," Diep warned softly. "I know you want to help me because you love me, but this work is very exhausting." Reluctantly, NHI obeyed. "Go inside and play. Be careful. I'll grab some water." Later, as NHI drank her water, Diep asked casually, almost afraid of the answer, "Do you want Uncle James to come back and live with us?" "Yes, yes," NHI replied without hesitation. "I want Uncle James to live here because I love Uncle James and Aunt Diep very much." Diep's heart tightened. "You miss Uncle James a lot?" NHI nodded earnestly. "I do." Diep smiled, though her voice trembled. "Then I'll ask him if he wants to come back." "If he does, we'll invite him home together." She took Nyi's hand. "We've almost finished all the work." "Come with me." Diep needed to settle wages for the workers who had helped harvest fruit. She took NHI with her to meet Lin, a local contractor. "Have all the fruits been harvested?" Deep asked. Yes, 10 workers today, 2 truckloads, 1 delivered this morning, 1 this afternoon. How much is the labor cost? 200,000 per person. 10 people, that's 2 million. Deep nodded slowly. I already gave you 1,500,000 before. Then you're short 500,000. She reached into her bag, hesitating only briefly before handing it over. And the truck fee? We'll pay it all together after the second trip, she sighed in quiet relief. Thank you for helping me find local workers. I don't have many connections. Lynn waved it off. My company's been slow lately anyway. Besides, James told me to help you. He knows it's hard for you. Deep lowered her head in gratitude. I'll rely on you for now. Once I connect with workers myself, I'll handle it alone. You don't owe me anything, Lynn replied. When I need help someday, I'll ask you. She nodded firmly. I'll always help if you need me. Before leaving, Deep hesitated. Brother Lynn, could you help me contact Mr. Hone? Lynn frowned slightly. He's very busy. Still, he made the call. The chairman will meet you tonight. 7 o'clock. At the wood factory. Before leaving, Lynn tried to hand her 1 million VND. Please take this, for expenses. Deep shook her head immediately. No. You helped me from your heart. Not for money. Then consider it a favor, he insisted. Pay me back someday. Use it for NHI. Reluctantly, Deep accepted. Thank you, you're too kind. Later that evening, a call came. Mrs. Huyen wanted to take NHI to the city for a Christmas festival. Deep asked NHI. Do you want to go? Yes. I miss Grandma Huyen. Soon, NHI was gone. Hours passed. James stood alone, anxiety growing. Where are Deep and NHI? Why aren't they back yet? He tried calling. The number you have dialed is unavailable. Panic crept in. Finally, he called his mother. NHI is here with me, she said calmly. There's a festival in the city, and Deep? I don't know. His mother's voice softened. Have you thought about my question? I need more time. I'll give you a few more days. That night, NHI slept with her grandmother. James stared at the darkness, torn. At 7 o'clock sharp, Deep sat across from Mr. Hone. You asked to see me, he said coolly. I have questions, she replied. Were you the one who sent James abroad and stopped him from returning? That's my business, and why do you keep separating me from James? He didn't hesitate. Because you're poor. Her chest tightened, but she remained calm. I know I'm poor. That's why I'm uneducated. At least you know your place, he replied coldly. Didn't you promise to leave James? I promised Fat, if James returned safely. Her voice sharpened. So it was you who hired Fat to threaten me. He scoffed. You forced my hand. No, she said firmly. You're the one forcing us apart. She stood up. I will keep my promise. I'm poor in money, but rich in character. You're the opposite. Then she reached into her bag and placed the money on the table. 6 months ago, you gave me 200 million to leave James. He sneered. Trying to buy your way back? No, she replied steadily. You once said James's wife must be educated and good at business. I brought this to prove I can stand on my own. Her voice trembled, but did not break. I was weak, ignorant, afraid. Not anymore. He studied her, surprised. Bring 500 million next time, he said slowly. Then I'll reconsider. She nodded without hesitation. Wait for me. I'll do it, for myself, for James, and for NHI. As she left, he whispered to himself, she's truly grown. Just like her mother once was. Quote,